but the family knew they could get a free headstone, so they applied to Congress, and since he was a soldier from the American Revolution, Congress gave them the family a headstone. And my friend Carl Spreen from Montclair came with Montclair Boy Scouts. They put the headstone in a rowboat. They rowed across Pine Meadow Lake. No, they got to where it was shallow, maybe 2-3 feet deep. The Boy Scouts got off the boat, and Carl helped move the stone, and the stone plopped in the lake, and they couldn't get it up. So the family requested another stone, which benevolent Congress gave, and this time the family drove all the way around to the island. But so that's an interesting story.
So this is the guy. Dad, this is the guy you went to high school with?
Okay. So here's the story behind this guy, because at noontime I want to have lunch, and we have 13 minutes. This man left Johnsontown in 1898 and went to Alaska to search for gold. And a lot of people found gold, but they didn't find that much. So when he was on the New York Central in Chicago, he sent a telegram to his wife, who lived here in Johnsontown. And he said, honey, I'll be arriving in Suffern at 12 midnight, and I'll be coming home to Johnsontown, so I'll be home between 2:30 and 3. I'm bringing my gold with me. Mrs. Schoonover worked for the telegraph office. Mrs. Schoonover lived on Johnsontown Road. You know what Johnsontown Circle is? Well, they lived down there. And she remembered what the telegram said, and she said to her husband, Farmer Schoonover, Francis Conklin is coming back from Alaska with his gold. So Schoonover must have said to her, I'll be waiting for him. They killed Conklin and hid the body and stole the gold. And as I said before, fast forward 1920? Well, it doesn't say. Okay, I believe the stone was
1899.
1920, 1921. Schoonover had a heart attack or a stroke or something, and he was in Good Samaritan Hospital, which still exists, and they still have the records because Bill Miles got the records, and it said that Francis Conklin died in 1920-21, and when he was on his deathbed, he called for a priest to confess his sins, and he said to the priest, Father, it was I who killed Francis Conklin. The priest said, where did you put the body, my son? And he said, Auntie M's cave. They went in Auntie M's cave, which is down that way, and they took the bones, and he's interred here. So instead of having an 1899 tombstone, which was limestone, he's got a Vermont granite headstone. So that's the discontinuity. A man who died in 1899 was not buried until 1920. So that's why he has a modern stone.